Hi, my name's Paul Ryder and you're watching Toffee TV.
Welcome to Toffee Tweets on Toffee TV with me, Ped and Baz. We've got your reactions from the Everton Swansea game, or the Swansea Everton game, on Twitter. It is at Toffee TV1. One day we will lose the one, hopefully. First one, Andy McGee, 1878. It said he highlighted the fact we should have signed a second striker in the summer, and Morales is an idiot.
100% on both. Should have signed a centre forward. Said this at the time. People were saying, "Oh, we've got Coney, we've got Lukaku." If you're going to do anything in this league, you need more than 1.5 centre forwards.
1.5.
No, well, he doesn't play up front, Coney,
No.
does he? He plays wide, so we're kind of pinning our hopes on Leandro Rodriguez coming in and exactly being shock value 2 and 2 for the under 21s.
Oh, happy days.
As for Morales being an idiot, yeah, agree.
Rob Bennick says, disappointing considering the chances, but I feel like Kone was a waste on the right-hand side. I refer you to Baz's last answer. Now so said, frustrating performance versus Swansea. Lukaku has been on a very poor run of form. No real alternatives at the moment.
I wouldn't. It was disappointing the fact that we should have won the game. I don't think the performance was disappointing. I think Everton went to a club that we're told will be in the top 6 by someone in this room, and I said not a chance. But no, we went to a team who people think are a decent side, and we control the game. Just the final third, we let ourselves down, and I told you that wasn't coming for us. I said it wouldn't come for us.
I said I fancied 20.
Go, Misty. I know you're looking.
I said I fancied 20 for 8th.
Oh wait,
8th.
Okay,
that's what I said. I fancied.
All I said.
And where are they at the moment?
When he done that big.
Where are they at the moment?
I don't know.
7th.
Below Everton, are they?
Yeah.
I done that big thing, that table, and on that table he was miles ahead of Everton, so I just shifted it around because there's not a chance they'll finish above Everton. Next.
Whatever. Gareth McGeady says Lukaku looked lethargic, finishing was terrible, but I would take a defensive performance like that every week.
In terms of we were under no pressure. Yeah, not because it wasn't a defensive performance, but we
were just good at defence.
We handled it very well.
Yeah. Sam Griffith says dominated the game, but not clinical enough in front of goal. Yeah, there you go.
Nothing else.
Sam. That's the game. Toffee fan 24 says not good enough. There you go. That's it. Yeah.
The finishing wasn't good enough. Everything else.
You've got 140 characters, by the way. You can use more. You can use less. Whatever.
He's a man that just says all.
He's a man who just cuts through the nonsense and just says it as how it is.
No fluff, just straight. Just
no fluff.
That.
Joseph Stanford says need to be more clinical in front of goal, but a good point against a good side, onwards and upwards.
Definitely got to be more.
It's clinical. A weird balance, this, isn't it? Because a lot of people are looking at Swansea and going, they are a decent team, and thinking we got a decent point. But then when you watch the game, you go, nah, we battered them.
I think the thing is they are a decent side, but you can't look at those. You can't look and go, they're a good side, so that's a good point. Because what you have to look at is what is in front of you on the day, and what was in front of us on the day was us missing too many chances. We take one of those chances, we win the game.
Josh Fisher, Royal Blue EFC says, have to give credit to Swansea, played as good as last week, but only came away with 1 point. Barkley was unplayable. Have to give credit to Swansea. Why?
I think because they didn't. I think he's trying to say that we were as good as we were against Chelsea, and they didn't get beat. I disagree.
I'd put that down to finishing.
I think it was poor finish, and I think Swansea would be disappointed to not be able to get the ball in the second half.
Philip Holding has said, Barkley, Stones, Galloway and Browning, ... Wow.
Excellent use of dots.
4 English players under the age of 22 playing for Everton in the Premier League. Did anyone say anything about it? No. No one said a word about it. Typical. If it'd been any other team like Chelsea, Arsenal, they'd make a special
song and dance,
special wraparound front page of the Daily Mail, and we'd all get a free Union Jack to celebrate.
And a bacon butty with David Cameron.
Oh, he's gone there. Darren Spencer said, great performance, except Rom, who for me offers nothing if he isn't scoring and plays for himself more than the team. Does he offer anything else if he isn't scoring?
Yeah, he's a handful, isn't he? He's always a threat, so it's going to create... I think the problem with him is when he's not scoring goals and he's isolated. He was isolated a lot on Saturday because Naismith's trying to get involved coming off the left-hand side. Kone wasn't as close to Lukaku as he needed. So, you know, but then again, he could have 4 goals.
He could have had 4 goals. So and we've said that before, when he isn't scoring. He doesn't. But you can say about some of the best strikers ever.
Yeah, but he could have. A lot of games, I would say, like Spurs away, I think that would have been the perfect suite. He offered nothing. Wasn't even a threat at Tottenham. I think he was a threat on Saturday. Yeah. Just poor finishing.
Yeah, poor finishing.
You know,
Tom Forshaw says, should have won the game with the chances, but 6 with the games we've had so far. We've had a good start.
Decent start. But just, Tom, it's just little things like Saturday where you think, yeah, it's a decent start, but it could have been a really good start. We could have been 4 points behind Manchester City. Which ain't bad considering we gave them 3 the other week.
Everton Viking says, Ross, the boss, Barkley is back and it's wonderful to see.
Here.
There you go. I'm super stoked about that one. Jake White says, incredible we didn't win that. First half was 50-50, but we dominated the second half. 2 points dropped there. Matthew Jones says, regardless of what talent or money you've got, sometimes it's just not your day. EFC and Manchester City are proof of that. Is that right? Sometimes it's just not your day. Or sometimes... See, if Ashley Williams had got himself in front of every shot on target, I might agree with that. But when poor finishing lets you down, that's poor finishing.
I think you'd have those games where it's hitting posts and people are kicking it off the line and you just think we could play all week and we won't score. And then you'd have days like Saturday where you just miss kicking balls from a yard out. Yeah. So no, poor finishing for me. I disagree slightly with that.
Sophie Gallagher says, frustrating. Barry, Stones, Jags, Barkley and Galloway, the positives. No competition for Rom, hence why he's not firing. Good point, Sophie.
Excellent point.
Andy Ailey J01 says, misfiring Rom, to be honest. I would have put Morales and Jerry on for Koning and Rom at the 65th minute mark. But who would have played up front?
Nacy.
Okay.
I don't know, that's just me.
Lewis Senior COYB has said, Ross Barkley, that is all.
Lewis COYB, or whatever, I haven't got the screen in front of me. That is all.
Good point.
Excellent point.
Serenity Nye said, so much promise, results lie within the squad's grasp. Not sure what we'll see, but all possible given this league.
Yeah.
That's a very in-depth, like, psychologically tweet.
Perfect tweet, though.
Perfect. And our last one goes to Lee Gray, who says, good point gained, but feels like 2 points lost due to performance. Then how is it a good point gained?
Because he's saying be decent points on paper.
Young defence.
Is that the last one?
Yeah, this is the rest of the tweet. He's used the characters to his advantage. Young defence, superb, and Ross gets better by the game.
Ross does get better by the game. He's been fantastic. He's been the standout. I think him and Gareth Barry, for me so far this season, have been the standout performances. I think you look at
John Stones.
Yeah, but John Stones is John Schmones. He's just him, isn't he? But I think the Brendan Galloway has been marvellous, considering he's just come into the team at left back. Browning, you know, had a good debut. Just going to name players. Tim Howard.
I'm going to say one thing.
Tim Howard has been fantastic, bar Manchester City.
I reckon if we had David De Gea in goal and had
Messi up front would be amazing.
No, I don't even think we need Messi. I think if we had
Dion Dublin,
someone that kid who plays for Bournemouth, I think we'd win the league.
I'm with you on De Gea.
I'm only messing with
not the kid from Bournemouth. Give me like another one. Dublin.
Aguero.
We'd win the league, me, you and Aguero. Even
and De Gea.
And De Gea, that's you'd only need 4.
That's it. That's all you need.
That's all you need.
Right, that has been Toffee Tweets. Thank you for all your interaction. Don't forget, it is hashtag. It is hashtag Toffee Tweet. If you're wondering why your tweet hasn't been read out, it's because you didn't put hashtag Toffee Tweets in. No, it doesn't matter how many times I tell you to do it. In fact,
Jake even said
someone directly tweeted me yesterday, like, oh my God,
Skater boy, even.
I'm annoyed.
Tell them, Jay.
Tell them
Toffee
how they
tweets.
do it.
Easy to find.
Why aren't they on it?
The reason we ask is because you do it on like a Saturday or a Sunday, and when we come to put them together on a Monday, they're there. Because we just click the tweet, the hashtag, and it's all there. It's no work for Jake then. But when you don't put them, then they're just random tweets. And we're not into random tweets on this show. So make sure you
we love random tweets if it's got Toffee tweets.
Yeah, if it's got hashtag Toffee tweets, then that's fine.
Random.
That's fine. Fine. But make sure you do, because otherwise we will not use them. Even though we tell you all the time. Right, don't forget, it is on Twitter. It is Toffee TV 1. Also, comments below on YouTube. Don't forget to subscribe to us on YouTube. We're very close to 5,000 now. I have no idea what we'll do when we get there.
That's for 6.
Yeah. But we want 5,000 first. Big thanks for joining us. We'll see you soon. We will see you soon on Toffee TV. Bye.